Hey folks, how's it going? This is Seagull here, back with another Sims 4 update video. So yeah, I've been back from my vacation for a few days now, and nothing really too big happened while I was gone, except for one thing that was revealed after I came back. So yeah, other than that, there's just some things that were clarified that I think that I should cover, so let's get into this. So SimGuru Graham clarified a few things about the gameplay demo. So, the fire and the new emotional death with the death by laughter was actually staged, so yeah, that's not actually going to happen so often in the game, because yeah, I know a lot of people are concerned about that, including me. Also, he reassured us that the normal panels that we expect, like needs, skills, relationship, and career, they are in the bottom right corner, but he was actually playing with the UI minimized, because that's just the way that he prefers to play. So I'll just throw up a quick screenshot with the UI included so you can see where it is in terms of gameplay. So the biggest thing that came out of this week was the system requirements being finalized. And yeah, just look at those. Look how low the requirements are. They still support Windows XP even though Microsoft doesn't support it anymore. That's just crazy. And with the hard drive space, you'll only need 9 gigabytes for the minimum, with at least 1 gigabyte additional space for custom content and save games. So that's actually about 3 gigabytes bigger than the Sims 3 base game. So I don't know, it's not like a certain thing, but it seems like with the game being that large in file size, it seems like there's still quite a bit of content despite the whole, oh, there's no pools or toddlers. So I don't know, maybe there's still some more tricks up their sleeves, maybe there's still more surprises in the game that we don't know about yet. Maybe there's like a third world that we don't know of, or maybe even more than that, who knows, because yeah, worlds can tend to be pretty large file sizes, so that's probably part of it. But I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. And for video cards, it seems like they support quite a wide range of them, and you only need 128 megabytes of video RAM, so that's pretty good. It generally just seems like if you have at least a half-decent computer, it'll run the game very well. And to be honest, probably better than The Sims 3. One interesting thing that was said about inactive Sims was that if your playable Sim impregnates an inactive Sim, the inactive Sim will actually still give birth eventually, so thankfully you don't need to switch over to them just so that they can give childbirth. With traveling around the neighborhood, SimGuru Graham says that depending on how you travel, you won't always just instantly come up with a loading screen, so they will sometimes walk off the lot. And there's a variety of ways to travel. You can click on the map, the phone, or another lot that you see nearby, or by going home, going to work, or school. Also, I think this is new. There's a comedy skill. So yeah, that's pretty interesting because yeah, I did talk about a stand-up comedian career in a previous video. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. I wonder what sort of special interactions and things they can do with the comedy skill. SimGuru Grant confirmed on Twitter that the Repo Man is not in The Sims 4. And that's because he didn't really add much to the game, which I agree with. The Repo Man was never much of a threat to me. He just took like some toilet paper or a chair and then he'd leave. It wasn't really that big a deal. So yeah, the whole utility cutting off thing is way better in my opinion. SimGuru Sarah confirmed something pretty interesting on Twitter, and it's that the curtains move. Yeah, I don't know if anybody really thought of asking for that, but it's a pretty cool little detail that really helps The Sims 4 be more next-gen compared to The Sims 3. SimGuru Graham clarified the difference between party wear and formal wear, because yeah, I was confused about that myself. So party wear is for nightclubs, lounges, and formal is for things like weddings and dinner parties, which is good because I always found it kind of awkward how in The Sims 3 formal was kind of like considered for everything. So now it's nice that there's something sort of like semi-formal that you can wear out on the town now, especially since there seems to be so much late night stuff in the base game. SimGuru Grant also confirmed that vampires are not in the base game. I know some people we're thinking that vampires might be in the base game because there was this joke about vampires interaction that appeared in the gameplay demo. But yep, they make for great jokes, but they're not in the base game. But I'm sure they'll come back in an expansion pack. Maybe they were even hinting that they may come back. Who knows? Simguru Graham also clarified on how to say live mode properly. So yeah, it's live as in living, like as in a verb, because if it was live mode, well, then it'd be like, oh, it's a live broadcast, and you wouldn't be able to control time. So yeah, I mean, this was confirmed way back during the Sims 2 era, but if you weren't around back then, well, yep, it's live mode, not live mode. Also, a blog post went up yesterday on thesims.com about some of the pre-made families that will be in the game, and I'll leave a link to that in the video description below. But the most interesting thing, which really stood out for me, is that, yeah, Don Lothario's in the game, but he is actually flirting with Dina and Nina's mother. Yeah, so now it's like their mother is involved, not just the children. How much more messed up can that get? Man, but like the tagline says, his weirder stories. So here's a really awesome note to end this video on. Mods are already being made for The Sims 4 thanks to people having the cast demo. So yeah, there's a few animations mods that are already out. I would have my own videos on those, but guess what? I still don't have the cast demo. Isn't that fantastic? So I'll leave a link to Sims VIP's video in the description below. And there's also a new recolor tool for the Create a Sim demo that just came out today. So yeah, you can already make your own custom content too. Rincon del Simmer already made their own t-shirt that's promoting their own website. So yeah, just imagine how many mods and custom content will already be out on the first week of September. My goodness, that's gonna be crazy. And that wraps up another Sims 4 update video. So feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about all this new stuff that has come out over the past week. And be sure to leave a like, comment, or even subscribe whatever you feel like doing, because it lets me know that you really like my channel and my videos, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with the latest Sims 4 news and custom content showcases and Let's Plays and other stuff on my channel. So yeah, I will talk to you later, guys, and have a great day.